What are you up to now?
You and I, we are the sum of poems. Our love is the muse of 1,000 rhymes.
Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
So knowledgeable.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the tree?
Descendo!
Excellent! I think you have it.
Accio! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the
Levioso!
test outside of the classroom.
Descendo!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
They come after me, they'll rest in peace.
Accio. Depulso. Defendo.
Your little self-betrayed trip will.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogwarts. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
You will pay.
Shame nobody saw that.
Revelio.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
What have we here? Another human?
Accio. Incendio.
Your best.
Confringo.
I won't wreck.
Accio. Incendio.
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Revelio. Depulso.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Incendio. Compulso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Profindo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Accio. Perfect. Target practice. Accio. Where's that goblin head? Confringo. Profindo. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Another pitiful beast.
Confringo.
You've made a great mistake. I'm just warming up. You're the one who stole our... You left Laura in my didn't you?
I've got a dog.
One less human to worry about.
Confringo. I've got a dog. Ontario. Protego. Revelio. Confringo.
Crucial.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
No more.
Crucial.
Confringo.
Nice serve, your mistress. You're putting me to sleep.
Imperial. Protego.
You're going to regret that.
Confringo.
Crucial.
Barbara White coming back this way.
You're not puppet master.
Confringo.
From above.
This has become
Confringo. Imperial.
Expulsion. You're easy as a spot and an eruption.
Confringo.
Look what you've done.
you will not.
Confringo. Avada Kedavra. Imperio.
Crucial.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? It's the student from the town.
Confringo.
And utterly pissing on his man. You're very
Crucial.
Imperial. Confringo. Confringo. Avada Kedavra.
Crucial.
Imperial. Confringo.
Crucial.
Confringo. Imperial. Confringo.
You ain't wearing that goblin helmet.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Cruising. Confringo. Imperial. Potato.
Guess we're still going to get. You're the one who released the present, aren't you?
Confringo.
Expulsor. Angria. And expulsor. Expulsor! Expulsor! Give it to hit it! Die for that.
Imperial. Confringo. Potato.
What a look out! You don't think you can expulsor! Expulsor! Not this blood!
Confringo.
Expulsor! Expulsor!
Had enough?
Become perfect.
Imperial.
Flash of inspiration.
One less human, someone.
Confringo.
Expulsor!
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
What are you up to now?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Cabalso. Accio. Revelio.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. door's always open. You be sure to stop by.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Come now, don't be stingy. How wonderful!
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
Come in here. I'm finished.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Accio. Repulsor. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Look how quiet enough. Such arrows. Greg.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Glacier! Expelliarmus! Protego!
I won't rest.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Accio! Confringo!
I will
Accio!
make
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Defendo! Glacier!
Is that the best you can do? One left.
Levioso! Glacier! Defendo! Accio!
I won't
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Depulso!
I won't rest.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio!
Wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Madame Beaumont.
I'd be happy to speak with you.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about it.
Thank you. How kind.
I should...
Where are you? Oh, no.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Confringo! Accio! Is that anything with the jumper? That must be Bonnie. Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Repulso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Bonnie's being jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now. Levioso!
They've got protection charms as well.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
In your head. Really do. Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Legs are far too brittle. And when did I set my trap?
Debolso! Incendio! Confringo! Your Revelio. A castle. Could it be a Merlin trial? Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo. Revelio. Descendo. Reparo. Lumos. Descendo. Levioso.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I find the rarest.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Depulsor. Defender.
I hope you're...
Glacis.
You'll regret...
Depulsor. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Depulsor. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Depulsor. Revelio. Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio. Incendio. Oh. Defender. Revelio.
Thank you for all that you've done for us. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Oh, it's you? Bardolph.
Come now, don't be
I should have done more. I shall never forgive myself. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you? I should have done more. I shall never forgive myself. Thank you for passing through.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Gracias. Dick, you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The entire hamlet feels peaceful.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Revelio.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Is the knee reversal hex? I don't see why everyone has their wand in a
Revelio.
pushing the boundaries of magic. It's a good thing we have.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. This place has seen better days. That wasn't too hard.
Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Depulso. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos.
Let's see what...
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins.
Accio. Assignment's all finished.
Get my claws out.
Protego. Incendio. Compulso. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
You may wait.
You don't!
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Accio. Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio. Accio. Compulso. Reparo.
I dream of making a better world.
Revelio. Incendio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
That's that. Settled.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
So better not be a trick.
Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
No.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso.
I'll look after you.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
If you can't defend yourself, you'd be better off staying out of their way. I'm not giving you charity.
You'll be sorry. When Ranrock's loyalists come to take me away, you'll be sorry then. If a wizard can't count on someone in the wizarding community to help against goblins, what has it come to?
Goblins got you yet? Or did you find some Maxima potion?
No, not yet. Does this mean you've changed your mind?
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, Use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Glacius, Defender, Levioso, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Incendio, Repulso, Accio, Incendio, Confringo, Confringo, Accio, Expelliarmus, Glacius, Defender, Glacius, Expelliarmus, Defender, Glacius, Expelliarmus, Descendo, Incendio, Confringo, Incendio, Repulso, Glacius, Defender, Expelliarmus, Levioso, Confringo, Incendio, Revelio, hello. Do you have...
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by. Let's have a look, shall we? So nice of you to stop by.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
For my children, Hogwarts is so particular with their list each year.
Revelio.
I Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Hearing those old fairy tales like Babbity Rabbity takes me back to sitting by the fire, hot butterbeer in hand.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Revelio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You can't imagine how we...
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that
what I think it is.
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
I will make you.
Potato!
Someone been taken out last week! You'd be better suited for
Incendio! Confringo!
You've made your last mistake.
Levioso!
How nice! Get away!
Glacis!
Is that it? You almost had a lucky shot. Let's get it. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio! Repulsor! Confringo!
Someone here.
Accio!
One less human to worry about.
Accio! Descendo! Repulsor! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Shibindo!
Little moon calf.
Glacius! Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio!
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Depulso.
A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Depulso! Revelio! Incendio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
What are you up to now?
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what...
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fit.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he'd developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.